Hello and welcome to another quick look. This time we are going to look at the Tharsis by choice provision, which is a turn-based strategy game with dice rolling and cannibalism in space, as the description of the game tells you. So you're doing a Mars mission, and midway to that mission, your ship gets hit by a meteorite, and everything goes to hell after that, pretty much, and you're trying to keep your burning, broken dinghy of a ship together and your crew alive all the way to Mars. So all the odds are stacked against you. It's a very, very brutal game with a lot of randomness and dice rolling involved, and it will screw over you many, many times as you try to play it. Let's jump into the new game here. And you have these 4 characters you can play with, and there's 5 more characters you can unlock. We've unlocked the pilot on my account currently, and as you can see there's a death counter and success counter next to the names. We've died a few times, and 1 success on all of those. And there's a normal mode and hard mode for the game as well. So if you don't get kicked in the ass enough in the normal mode, which it will do, you can try hard as well, which might be humanly impossible to do because it's so damn difficult. Each character has different special abilities. Basically, Doctor gives health, Specialist can reroll your dice rolls, a Mechanic can fix the ship, and the Captain can give extra dice to your other characters, and Pilot, who is the unlocked character which I've done, is ignores movement damage when moving through broken burning modules in the ship. The game has actually really damn amazing soundtrack, but it's getting flagged on YouTube, so I didn't record that. But highly recommend checking out the soundtrack for the game. It might be the best part of the game. The game is really damn nice itself, but the soundtrack is really, really good. But anyways, let's jump into the game here. So there's a story in this game, as they tell you, that you have to survive this odds when your ship blows up. Let's skip that for now, so you wanna enjoy those yourself. So, welcome to your ship. We had 6 people to start with, 2 of them are dead now. So this mission is a 6-man mission to the Mars, and this part of the ship just blew up, and 2 of them died immediately. One of them flew into space, the other one died to wounds. So we're going good so far. And let's look at the UI here. So up here is your ship's integrity, or basically ship health. And we are getting 1 damage this turn, unless we can deal with this problem down here. Then we have 10 weeks to get to the Mars. So basically there's 10 turns in this game. So each turn you can move each of your character once and do whatever they do. And you have to survive 10 of those to get to the Mars. Then we have assist here, which can prevent harmful effects to your dice rolls. You can see these blue things here. These are stasis effects on rolls of 1s and 3. And I'll explain those when we get there. But assist is used to prevent those for now. And food, well, food is important on a Mars mission maybe, every now and then. And each food replenishes dice rolls to your characters. So let's look at these pictures here. So we have John, Olo, Pakal Lavarin, Kayla Jones, and Alison Silva in action. And you can see there's a stress bar here. So it might be a bit stressful when your Mars mission ship is blowing up a bit. And it will affect their choices and decisions after every turn, which you will see in a second. But when they are not so stressful, they can actually do some really good things, like lower their stress more, or they can fix the ship and stuff like that. When their morale is shattered, basically, they might decide that, oh, there's a ration floating in the space out there, I'm gonna pop out and get it without my space suit. And that's, well, it's gonna give you 1 ration, but it's also gonna give you a dead character. So keeping stress levels down is quite key. You can see there class here, and this is the dice rolls. So we have a maximum of 5, and we have 2 on her at the moment, 3 on him, and 3 and 2 down here. And then you have your health here, maximum of 6. We have 4 at the moment, 2 and 3 and 3. These are always a bit random at the start of the mission. Also, these missions are these events happening on the ship are random. So you usually do get this event and something like this, but it's randomly divided. And each run of the game also has random events happening every turn. Down here you have ship info. So each of these modules here have different uses. You can get this movement damage removal for a turn from the flight control, so you can move through these broken modules without taking damage. Then you have a greenhouse where you can make some food to gain more dice rolls for next turn. Then you can regain dices immediately for this turn in the life support, and for the future turn as well as they carry on to the next turns. You can reduce stress in the operations. Medical pay full heals you. You can increase your assists here in the lab to make some dice rolls, maybe not so daily, and then maintenance for ship repair to repair this damage here. Down here you have research, so you have 3 cards, randomly chosen always, and as you use them they get refilled, and you can reroll them from down here. And we have currently 0 science done, and you see the cost here, and there are some really good abilities here. Heals, like this one, assists repair ship. There's also instantly repairing some of these events and stuff like that. So let's start this. So we need to fix 27 in here, which means we need to, on average, do 10 rolls, since it's a 1 to 6 rolls, so average of 3 or so. So about 10 rolls is required for this. We have 10 rolls in total, so that's awesome. So let's see. We'll send you in here, so the mechanic, to deal with this problem. And we are here in the module now. You can see the effect here and the problem and some description of that. And we need to get dice rolls to fix that. And we have 3 rolls on this one. As we use a roll, it will actually remove one of these. So next turn we have only 2. And this is the class ability, so we need a dice roll of 5 or higher to fix the ship for 1. And there's a reduced stress option, that was the module's power. So this is class power, module power. So 5 or higher, a dice in here decreases the stress by 60%, which is quite nice. Down here is the research, so from 1 to 6 you can put dice in here to increase your science score to max of 6 to use on these, or reroll. And dice hold here is for holding dice. So if you roll dice, which we'll do now, we can put dice in there. So we'll roll those there. So that's the stasis effect, and the other one got assisted. So I cannot reroll these dice anymore. If I roll again, we will reroll these 2 dices, but I can put them here if I want to reroll, or do it like this way, if I only want to reroll the 1. So we have total of 8, which is not really gonna help. I'm gonna throw these in there to lower it, and then rolling this into another one. I'm throwing there. So now we have a 19 in there, and that's his action done. I'm gonna send the captain in there next and do her roll. Pretty good. Since she did get 5s, I'm gonna put 1 5 in here to give an extra roll for another character there, and for herself as well. That's really powerful if you can give at least 3 different characters. So this one, herself, and these 2 guys got 1 extra dice for next turn. It's really powerful. Having extra dice, or as many dice as possible, is very key to survival in the game. And we'll put the 5er in there. Okay, so now, since she got the extra 1, we can now probably deal with this one. 14 on 4 dice. It's a bit over the average. Hopefully we'll succeed. There we go. 16. So we can put this and that. And that in there. So the event is now completed. And our ship is not gonna probably blow up. And I'll put the last one in the research here. Okay. And then it's Allison in here. We're probably gonna take a hit in the ship unless she can roll 2 5s or 6. Well, that did not happen. Well, let's put 4 in there and that. Okay, so we're gonna take the 1 ship damage from the gyro misaligned. And then some more story. That happens every time, after every turn. There's a cutscene that tells the story. And after the cutscene, you get this side project every turn. And this is where the stress affects how you get these. So we can get 1 health for everyone and -1 dice for these 2 guys. Or 1 dice to everyone and -1 health to everyone. There is also us, which means these 2 guys. There is me, and then there is the all crew option. So some of these affect only 1 guy, and sometimes it is quite beneficial to take some of the harmful ones to help other ones. So let's see, 1 health. We have decent health. I'm gonna go for this. Pakal will be on 1 health, so that's kind of bad, but that's gonna help. And then we get to the food portion. So here we have 1 food pellet here, or the food dice, whatever it is, and we can give it to someone to get some more dice. I'm gonna give it to Allison to max her dice. So now we are really good dice situation for next turn. And there comes the next events. System failure, which are void dices, which is another type of dice. There's 3 types of effects on your dice. The stasis, which we saw already. Void dice, which removes a die permanently from the game when you happen to roll that, which is really bad. And then there's injury, which will damage your guys, which is also really not good for you. So we need to go through here and deal with all of these. Let's see. Let's start with you. Yeah, just you. You go here. Let's do a roll. Fix the life support. That's a pretty good roll. And assist protect my 6 here, which is really damn awesome. So we can throw a 5 in there and a 4 in there. We could heal her, or we could regain 2 dice with that. So now she has full dice again, which is the life support special ability to gain 2 dice. And let's heal her a little. So she's at 3 health now. That's good. And then we can use the captain over here. This is really bad. That's like 33% chance of avoiding my dice rolls, since I don't have assists. So there goes 1. Let's put 6 in there. And then you. Hopefully this will succeed. Another good roll. Nice. Nothing voided. So we can do 6 in here. Then we can repair the ship for 1 with the class ability. And we can reroll this one into a 5, which I'm gonna put into the research here. You can only have 1 of the each die in here, so rerolling that was good at him. So we could actually heal him with 1, which I might do since he's low health, and that's really good. And then it's time for Allison to fix this, which should be no problem. Unless I stasis everything. Let's throw 1 in there immediately. And the 5er in there as well. Let's do a reroll. I can do 4 in there. Nice. Let's see, I'm gonna do a reroll, since it takes the first dice away, and we can do that. Now there's an option to give die for everyone, which is actually really damn good. I'm gonna do that. So die for everyone. And no damage for this turn. Another cutscene. Another side project for me. -1 dice or -1 dice. Thanks, game. But that's a 2 health for us. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. That minus dice is pretty bad, but no, we can't do anything. So nice, nice. Biotube fail. So that's a pretty shit situation, I have to say. Let's see. The captain. You start with this. So there's the injury die now. Yes. I actually wanted to get a 6 here. I was thinking about getting to Pakal, but maybe I need to actually do this. No. Pakal, you get that, and put that in there. So she only had 2 dice. Now Pakal has to fix this. Fiver in there, and we'll re-roll the rest. We can do better than 2 1s and stuff like that. Assist protects from the damage. Put the 4 in there, and then research. And this is complete. You can probably use that to help with this situation. So Silva, go in there. And we'll use the specialist tool here immediately to reduce that to 19. And then we reroll. One injury. Ah, she might die here actually. That's really bad. So let's put that in there. Yeah, I need to reroll, but that's a really high chance of dying if I do that. I'm gonna use 1 dice for the duct tape here, because there is a massive risk of dying. And I'm gonna put 1 die here and use the hack for assist, because 1 die is not gonna kill me now. Shit. Reroll that. 1 more. It was trying to give me the 5 there, but it didn't want to, because of the assist, I guess. So I cannot fix everything, I can only fix one of these issues. That means we are gonna survive the next turn, till the next turn, but it's getting scary. So let's do this one first. Nice. So we can do this. Event complete. I'm gonna reroll the dices. So I would like to get some ship repair done. Or healing. I'm gonna repair the ship for 2 damage. There. So when we take this damage now, it's basically voided for this turn. So -1 dice to all crew, hell for us. -30 stress and minus ship. We're gonna go for this. And now we have a new option here. With the limited supplies aboard, it is unclear if we can maintain our strength for the long trip to Mars. There is another option. The body of Mapia, who died in the explosion from the meteoroid, is still in the medical bay and has been well preserved. What is more important, the mission or our humanity? So we can now turn into cannibalism. And whenever you lose a character, the cannibalism goes higher and better. So the dice goes higher. So it's 2 now, it goes 3 and 4 and so on. And you lose max health when you use this, but in a pinch, it's very, very good to have. So you have some cannibalism, you have some cannibalism, and you have some cannibalism. And when you run out of food and cannibalism, you can actually start killing your people to gain more food. So in a pinch, you might want to kill someone and eat him to get some more dice to survive all the way. But no, we are not gonna kill anyone for now. So -2 health to all, that is fun. And then some other events here. That is not very good. Let's start with this. Not a very good roll. That is much better roll. Nice. It's 1 issue fixed. Good doctor. You can go heal Actually, let's use you first. The dice are bloody because I ate the human meat. And I did a really good roll here. And we can use these dice to regain my dices, and then do a reroll. And we can fix the ship and put a 6 in here. There we go. That was actually really good rolls. And then let's go fix this up here. More bloody dice. And that's actually quickly fixed. So we can increase the assist, which we will do. And then we can throw these into the research for more food, so we don't have to eat the people. Although, actually the healing might be nice. Let's go with the heal. Heal everyone. Some of them were quite a low health, now some of them are full. And only Alice and Silva is dying. So what's our issues at the moment? We are low on food. So we can grow here some food. So since we don't have any negative events going on, we can spend the time to maybe get something out of this here. So there's a pair for me. One dice doesn't do anything. A pair gives you 1, and a triple gives you 2 food. And you can use these every turn. So there's our 2 food, and that in there. And that's the next turn done. And some more storyline. Prevent stasis die, minus dice, minus ship, ban dice for everyone. I'm gonna go with the ship again. There we go. And we have really good food situation now. Everyone is full dice except Jean, which is actually really good. And this is pretty much Tharsis. You just keep fighting the odds and trying to survive. And even though I made it look fairly easy in this video now, it is very difficult game, and maybe a bit too difficult with the randomness. But that's part of the fun, I guess, trying to survive against insane odds. And sometimes you pull it off, sometimes you don't. But anyways, let's jump back to the main menu here, and I'll show you this part here. So, one of the worries I have about the game is the longevity of the game. And once you do a couple successful runs, which you can do easily in, say, in a days of play or so, if you have any decent skill, I guess. And then it's pretty much doing only new games with different characters and unlocking different characters and doing a hard mode, which is very difficult. But there's also these missions coming up, which are going to be kind of like scenarios with set objectives and set characters and stuff like that. So you have to kind of like this. It's kind of like puzzle, more like a puzzle mission where you have to survive. And also apparently some of them will be like endless ones where you just have to survive as long as you can and just fight for the score. As there is the score option here, which currently shows my friends list. I'm the number 1 in my friends list, and you can also see normal and hard mode. I'm top on there, and then you can have also compare to global scores here. So there are some names that I don't recognize, and I'm here at top 8 of the hard mode world score prior to the release of the game. But that's my claim to fame now. I was top 8 in Tharsis hard mode global prior to the release. Not much to go. These are gonna get so much better when you guys get to play the game as well. But anyways, that's pretty much my quick look at Tharsis. I highly recommend checking it out if you like brutally difficult kind of roguelike. It's not really a roguelike, but it's still kind of randomly generated fun. And you like dice rolling and fighting against the odds. And you've been schooled with the Dwarf Fortress school of play where dying is fun. But anyways, I highly recommend checking it out. And also check out the soundtrack, because I couldn't show it to you guys this time. But I do highly recommend also checking that. But anyways, so if you like this quick look, check out the other quick looks I have on my YouTube channel and also on the Steam Curator groups. And if you like what I do, you can also see me live every day 8 p.m. GMT, and the channel is twitch.tv/Bellonair. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.